Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jim James Games. Sorry, I've been around or been gone for a little over a week now, going on 2 weeks actually. Been extremely busy with real life stuff and kids and everything like that, and I've kind of been doing a shuffle in the background, doing a couple hours a day whenever I could, on top of trying to do all the delves and everything, just keeping up with gear. So right now I'm kind of doing a little shuffle right here, but I'll show you what I was doing previously. So basically, I go by Weaver cloth. Doesn't matter if it's one, two, or tier one, two, or three, and unravel all these. Now to do that, you need resourcefulness. You would also want to have this severed satchel. This increases the maximum yield of unraveling by one. You would also want to have a very specific specializations. So you go in textile treasures, upgrade this. This will give you a whole bunch of resourcefulness. Allows you to get extra reagents whenever you're crafting with cloth. Oh, that was the extra threads, sorry. This one gives you multi-craft, which is important for the next part of the shuffle. Now you can unlock it by just having this unlocked and getting one of these. Put 15 points into it, and you can unlock the second one to unlock this. Now, I will be completing this in a little bit, but you also want to have quality fabric. Get this part unlocked and complete this one, and then complete quality fabric. So, this one, get this 15, complete this one, unlock this, complete this, and then I'm going to complete this. And that will be the shuffle for the tailoring part. And we will do a further shuffle along with all the stuff that we're doing in just a second. So, like I said, just unravel these weave cloth. Get a whole bunch of these spools, right? Next, you want to take these spools and craft these into bolts. So you make a ton of bolts. Like right now, bolts are going for about 120 gold on throughout the region right now on US. But one thing I want to double check is you can get 27% resourcefulness, 9% multi-craft. So that's 36% total. But I have a separate tool that's for multi-craft. So that'd be 18 plus 16 was 34. So technically now this one is higher with everything. But I would rather have multi-craft to make more weaver cloth bolts than to save some of the reagents. So I will definitely prioritize multi-craft, which you get more multi-craft whenever you complete all your specializations nodes. So anyways, I am very close to having this automatically to tier 2, but the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 is all pretty much about the same cost, so it's not really that big of a deal, and it doesn't really change anything going forward. So you just make quite a few of these. Once you make those, you will switch to these. Now these will only go off your resourcefulness, so you want to make sure you have your resourcefulness tool on equipped. That it gets it up to 24%. Then you just craft these. Craft a whole bunch of them. So once I finish that, I will ship all these ones here that I just made to the next tune that is going to disenchant them. And so I have a quick TSM thing where I have the group set up. It automatically shuffles everything that is within that group to my disenchanter that I have set up. In order to have that set up, you'll have your groups, your disenchanting group, set up an operation. It's called mailing disenchant cuffs. And this is what it looks like. So you pretty much copy just what I have right here, and you'll be good to go. And you'll set your character. Don't set to mine. Otherwise, it'll send stuff to me on my server that I'm on. You don't want to do that. You want to make your gold for yourself. So that's pretty much how I did it. And I just put all these cuffs in here. Now, There's two different types, and I crafted some extra stuff besides these. But now it also takes into account the quality that you craft these in. So the quality I just crafted was in tier 3. Now if you can craft tier 2, tier 4, like maximize it, they will all be different. So make sure you add those into the groups as well. But at this point, I'm going to jump to my disenchanting tool, and I'll show you that. Okay, now I'm on my disenchanting toon. Here's all the stuff that I have in here. I have some stuff I just sold to get rid of stuff, but here's what I have. TSM destroy. To set up your specializations, just have a disenchanter, fill this one up, and fill this one up for blues. So you get both of these done, you'll have blues. This one's for greens, these ones for purples. I almost have that one done, not quite yet. But once I get that done, that'd be pretty sweet. But anyways, I just destroy it. These will give you gleaming shards. Now we'll go ahead and destroy all these. They give you any of them. They also give you, I didn't get lucky and get any of those, but whenever you disenchant them like that, you sometimes get like tier 1 quality, like bismuth or whatever the herbalism one is, like the weaver cloth spools, stuff like that. That would be extra, like bonus gold basically. But now, after I got those, I'm going to send them to my character that has shattering set up. Typically I don't do tier 3s because I don't want to disenchant them or shatter them. So I'm just going to send those over, and then I will send them back to the toon that I'm doing the shuffle on. That's going to be selling everything. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm on my shattering toon. Grab all these gleaming shards. Gonna go in here. Now, this is going to be based off of resourcefulness. So mine's at 20%. Crafting speed's at 15. To up the resourcefulness, you can do a shatter essence. I would suggest doing the crystalline powder. It's only 2 gold each. Shatter that. That will give you this buff right here. This will increase your resourcefulness by 165, which you can check right here. Adds an extra 5%. So now I have 25% resourcefulness. If I want to up my crafting speed, I will use these potions right here, or files, whichever one you want to see. Now this one is does say for Dragon Isles, but it still counts. So I will show you. You see crafting speed at 15. Pop that, 45%. Huge difference. So I'm going to go ahead and shatter this one. So it gave me 3 storm dust. And that's it. So now we're going to go ahead and shatter these 2. Gave me more storm dust. Now, tier 1 automatically, like tier 1 gleaming shard automatically gives you tier 1 storm dust. Tier 2 will automatically give you tier 1 and sometimes tier 2. Tier 3 will do the same thing. It will give you primarily tier 1. It will sometimes give you tier 2 and sometimes even less tier 3. Doesn't make sense. Just sell the tier 3 gleaming shards. They're worth a lot more than the 3 storm dust that you'll probably get tier 1 out of anyways. So once I have that done, for my records, I just send it back to the original toon. You don't have to do it that way. You can just sell it from this toon right here. But for, again, my records, I send it all to my other toon. I'm just going to get rid of that bismuth too, because then I will go back in here and pick out all the stuff that I just got. Take those 2. Run to the AH real quick. And just dump all these on there. So, gotta watch out for low ballers. Try to just snipe your stuff. You don't want to do that. Now these right here, they're slow selling, so I typically only do about 100 of them at a time, and then once they kind of drop off, then I'll add more. Same thing with these, I'll do about 500 of them at a time, dump them on there. Tier 2, I do about 300 at a time, because they don't sell nearly as fast. But that's pretty much how I do that. Now, is it worth it? This took a very, very long time. I dumped about 3 million, a little like 3.2 million gold into just a whole bunch of weaver cloth. Ran through all of them just like I showed you. For every weaver cloth I had, made it into spools, made it into bolts, made it into the crafting item. I disenchanted it, then shattered all that, and then sent it back here. So that 3.2 million goldish turned into 5.1 million on my first mail. So there is some stuff on here like lure drops and everything that I had extra from doing some crafting orders. Didn't amount to a whole lot, so I would say probably about 10,000 gold out of here. It was probably not due to the shuffle, but you can see all of it that's sold. Just a crazy amount of storm dust. 8,000 of them for 400k right there. Just easy gold. We're going to go ahead and dump all this out. And we will see the extra stuff at the end. Just a whole bunch of storm dust, some chitin, stuff like that. Now, how much did I get in total after everything right there? 5.4 million. So basically, I profited 2.2 million gold in about a week and a half of doing this casually. I watched some YouTube videos while I'm clicking disenchant a lot. Same thing with shatter. You don't have to click it all the time. You can do about 1,000 amount of time, and then I just watch a movie, chill, do whatever you like to do. But that was a easy shuffle. Don't have to go out farm anything, and you can do this relaxing, watching a movie, doing whatever you want to do, as long as you're pretty much at the computer clicking the buttons, because not everything you can do like 1,000 at a time. Mainly disenchanting. That part does suck because you have to click an individual every time. But that was my shuffle, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and maybe make some gold off of that yourselves. So until next time, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.